Our next guests tonight are a compelling duo, like the Deadpool and Wolverine of podcasting. Their award-winning podcast, Las Culturistas, has spawned a new Olympics-focused spin-off called Two Guys, Five Rings. Please welcome the very funny Matt Rogers and Bowen Yang.
We're excited, it's the Olympics.
Yes!
Olympics!
Oh my
Have you
God!
heard?
Wow. I didn't know you were such Olympic fans.
You know, from a very young age, we've known that the Olympics existed.
Exactly.
So we're excited to finally be involved in them now.
We're digging in.
You're digging in.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have two podcasts.
And so do you.
I do, but I want to talk about this. For those who don't know, can you break down both podcasts for us really quick? Las Culturistas.
Sure.
Well, they're both very serious political podcasts. We talk about world events. No, it's really two gay guys talking to each other about stuff.
Yeah.
I love applause for that.
Yeah.
Now, what's interesting is that you said it earlier. I also have two podcasts, and one's called The Mess Around, and then the other is called The Morning After.
Ooh.
And now, for The Morning After, I've been calling, I've been sending in emails, I've been tweeting you guys and DMing you guys, and nothing. You haven't responded.
Well, listen, it goes to like a different inbox.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. I probably typed something.
You know, we're gonna give you the information. Her name is Anna.
Anna.
You can talk to her. She's our booker.
Okay, I'll talk to Anna.
We're gonna give you your information right over there.
Over there in the corner? I'll meet you over
well,
there.
our people will talk to your people.
Actually, there's no need, because what we're going to do here today is I'm going to force you to be on my podcast. So, welcome to the Morning After. And on my podcast, I like to poll the fans, and not the way you're probably thinking. Shut up. I can already see it. I can see it in your eyes.
Lucky fans.
Yes, very, very lucky. And in fact, we polled the whole audience, and they all wrote in questions specifically about you two.
Okay.
Would you like to hear some of the questions?
Let's hear it.
Let's hear them.
Let it rip, fans.
Matt,
Yeah.
your name is always listed before Bowen's. Is that because you think you're better than him?
Quite the contrary. You see, when you're a duo, you want the less interesting person first.
No, that's not true.
And so it's like Matt Rogers, and everyone's like, okay, kinda. Maybe I know him. And then it's like Bowen Yang, and everyone's like, someone I know.
I think our logic is it depends on if you're saying our full names or our first names, and you just want to end on a big open vowel, so you can go Bowen Yang,
Yay!
or you go Bowen and Matt.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like it's just about the finish, and it's just about like sending it up, and then that's it.
It's always about the ending of the word is what you're
Yes.
saying.
Big, long, open vowel.
Yay.
Yeah.
You can do it with any vowel. Oh, it's fun.
Snap. Okay.
They love it.
Question about your podcast. Is it okay to listen to your podcast on 1.5 speed?
Yes, because sometimes we are doing drugs that make us sound slow. And sometimes, and we don't do drugs that make us sound fast. We shouldn't be talking about this.
But now that what we're saying is we're often stoned on the podcast.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
And so, there's a lot of content to consume out there. I sometimes will watch a YouTube video on 1.75.
What?
Yeah, that's how my brain sort of is.
I can't get information that way. It's so strange, because I hear people do that, and I go, why do you do that? And they go, so I can get all the information in. But I can't follow it.
Right, but you don't trust us. You don't want to hear us talk for longer than you should or need to. So, like, just speed up the process. Like, if you can listen to an hour-and-a-half episode within, like, 45 minutes, then more power to you.
Yeah, you listen to Las Culturistas at 1.75, and then the Morning After, and now you can fit both in.
Yes.
You know what
I mean?
That makes a lot of sense. That makes a
doing
lot of
work
sense.
for you now.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Next question. This comes from Julie in the front. Bowen.
Yes.
You just got your 4th Emmy nomination for Saturday Night Live.
Yeah. And you just got yours.
That's
Congrats
right.
to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It says, the question is, Lamorne just got his first Emmy nomination for Fargo. Thank you. Should you tell Matt to leave while you two talk about the Emmys?
Want to switch chairs?
Yeah, let's just switch chairs.
Yeah,
and then
so
we're
the
gonna
Emmy
talk.
nominees are going to talk, and I'm just going to stretch.
Yeah, so I'm so excited about the gift baskets. All the nominees get this.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear.
Like got this like vacation packages. It's great.
Like, what happens if I lose? Like, what kind of face do I make?
I think you just want to you should bring a photo of yourself to just fill in the frame.
Big picture of myself.
And pretend like you're not there.
Okay.
And then you know like they just have like a headshot of you when you're not there, and then you like pull it down, and then you reveal, haha, I'm here, and like, that's like
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
You know.
If either of you need a date, I know I won't have one that day. So I'm around.
So you'll be free that day.
Yeah, I guess, I don't know, though. I'm not expecting anything on Emmy night. I'm not going to wake up early. I'm not going to expect anything. I do think this was my best season as Bowen's best friend. But I'm not necessarily expecting. If it happens, that's amazing, Lamorne.
The call.
Are you gonna take each other? I mean, I feel like that's probably the logical, because I watched an episode of your podcast and you spoke about the suit that you want to wear, this canary.
Well, I've always said that if I ever got nominated for an Emmy, I would wear canary yellow. Mm-hmm. And so now that a lot of my friends are getting nominated for Emmys, I'm like, I guess I have to buy a suit for just in case. But there's not a lot of canary yellow suits just like out there. But if you ask me to go with you, I'll buy like at least a lapel.
Sure. I think if they schedule the Emmys for Easter, I think that'll be a nice thing. Canary yellow, pastels for the rest of us.
I figure since we're here and we're in front of all these people, I think it's only right that you make a commitment here today.
Oh my goodness!
Can I say?
This is not the plan.
I know.
Or you could say, to be continued. You don't have to commit.
Do it for TV. You just take a hot guy.
Yeah.
Matt,
Yes?
will you come to the Emmys?
Oh my God! I'm gonna be
Look at
It's
that.
all happening.
I need a canary yellow suit. Suit supply. I'm gonna be there in 45 minutes.
Okay, so your new podcast, Two Guys, Five Rings, centers on the Olympics. Which one of you would do better in Olympic competition?
I guess it depends on the event. I feel like Matt has famously run a 4-minute and 45-second mile.
4 minute 36 seconds.
36-second mile.
Ooh.
I was 17.
Okay.
But it was half my life ago, but I did do it. And Bowen is one of the world's most famous skiers.
And it's the Summer Olympics.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, like, I think we have a Summer Olympian here and a Winter Olympian here. So it's sort of like you can get both.
Jackie and Marilyn.
So when you two...
It works.
It does work, and I'm here for it.
Yeah.
So when you two both arrive in Paris for the games, what will be your first stop?
Oh, Lamorne. We weren't asked to go.
Yeah.
So it's okay. It's okay.
Sorry.
But there's still time. They last a couple weeks, and I think we're just gonna rattle off some facts for you. We just want to let everyone know there are 300,000 condoms in the Olympic Village this year.
Really?
And
They doing that kind of boning over there?
they're doing that kind of boning over there, and if you take us, we will make sure all of those get used.
Yeah. We're ready to go. Also, they just like broke the news that Lady Gaga and Celine Dion are gonna perform for the opening ceremony. This is not a joke. We predicted that on this podcast, like
Really?
a month ago. Yes.
Really?
I don't know if it's manifestation or what are the powers of gay, but like it happened.
Okay, I just think your podcast is that dope, and I think people are listening.
Lamorne, so are yours.
So, question for you. This one is from me. I gotta admit, I wrote this one.
Okay.
It's very, very important. Can you name 2 black athletes on the Olympic squash team?
Is there a squash team?
Ah, that was a trick question. There is no squash team. Not until 2028, and black people, we don't play squash. So
There you go.
Yes. Listen, I want to say thank you to both of you for being here.
Thank you.
Matt and Bowen's podcast, Los Culturistas, 2 Guys, 5 Rings. We'll be right back with Bridget Calls Me Baby.